Hi everyone, I'm JC and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing everything I have crocheted. I'm going to try to put it in order of when I did them, but I kind of forgot which ones came when. But for the most part, it should be pretty accurate. I'll also be pasting somewhere over here the people that I followed to get these patterns, if I followed a pattern tutorial, and it's going to be pretty fun. So let's get started. The first project that I have ever done was this sea turtle. It was really difficult for me because amigurumi can be kind of hard, especially like when you're working like with magic rings and stuff, so I really struggled with it, especially like when you're doing this little shell thing. You have to like go under and like grab stitches to make the body. That was actually the biggest struggle, but I was able to get him done in like probably a month or two. It took me a very long time, but I was so proud of how he came out. I love the colors. They just remind me like of the beach. His arms are a little crooked, but he's really cute. That's that. Next up, we have this stack of pumpkins. I wanted to create some kind of centerpiece for fall time. This was, I think, last year, and I saw a lot of things, but as soon as I saw this one, it just caught my eye. I love the flowers. I was really proud of this one. This one wasn't too hard. You just make sheets of like almost like a little miniature blanket of the colors, and then you sew them together. It was more of like a time-consuming thing because you had to make a lot of like pattern to be able to put them together. So it took me quite a while, probably a good month, but then it was so much fun to like assemble all the flowers, and I just used hot glue to put them in place. But it was really like a lot of fun. My one pumpkin here is a little lumpy, but I didn't stuff it good enough, but it looks pretty good. Now we have this cute little ghost pattern. He was also amigurumi, and if you don't know what that means, it's basically like when you're working in rounds instead of rows. So I'm working in a circular or sphere-like way instead of making like a blanket of crochet rounds. So that's what he looks like. He didn't take very long at all, and I actually made 3 of them and had them hanging on like a doorway, so they just kind of hang from different angles. And I put like little different colored Halloween color ribbons. I made a yellow, a purple one, and I think I have an orange one as well. I just love how he turned out, and I love using little buttons for eyes. That's like my absolute favorite thing. He's just super cute. Next, we have this adorable Rudolph reindeer. You don't have to make him Rudolph, but I decided to add this little red nose to him. He is adorable sitting pattern. He does sit. His tail kind of weighs in the weight here. I used buttons for him as well, and the red nose was a bit of a struggle because I was going to use a pom-pom, but I didn't really like how that looked, and we couldn't find anything. Well, finally we went to a craft store and we found these little like floral picks, but they were Christmassy themed, and they had like little red berries in it, so I thought I'd make like a perfect red nose because it's nice and shiny, and his antlers are adorable. They're actually pretty even, so I was like really proud that I could get everything kind of distributed. So he wasn't super hard, but he just turned out so cute. Here we have this doll. Now the pattern I followed for this was actually like a girl with like a red dress, and she had like auburn hair, or maybe it was a yellow dress, but it wasn't exactly how she looks. I kind of made her look like me because I'm always wearing like black outfits. I like blue. Yellow is actually my favorite color, and I have pretty long hair, so I kind of tweaked the pattern a little bit. That's how she looks, and this was a big struggle because the feet here, they were easy, but connecting them was so hard. I actually almost gave up because I just like could not figure it out. It took me forever, but I finally got it, and her feet are crooked sideways, so they didn't turn out perfect, but I think she's adorable, and I just have her sitting on my shelf just staring at me, but she's really cute. Next, we have this cute little bee. I did not follow a pattern for this little guy. I actually had like only a little bit of white yarn and yellow yarn left, and I didn't want to start a huge project where I need to use other yarns, so I just wanted to like create something little to use it up and not waste it. So I just kind of made like a little oval. No, it's like a cone. I don't know what to call this shape. I'm like drawing a blank here, but it's just like a log thing, and then I added some little wings, and I just hot glued it all on. He turned out really cute though. I like the colors. Now we have probably one of my, not exactly favorites, but the one I'm most proud of because it just looks so like realistic and perfect. This is Rosie, and I followed I didn't actually follow a tutorial. I bought a pattern off of Etsy, and she sent me the supplies to go with it. This doll is so cute. Her hair was like it took me a very long time to get all the chains, and she wasn't too difficult because I kind of had some knowledge doing her already. Again, connecting the feet was always hard for me, but I was able to do that better this time. I think she just turned out so adorable. Her headband's a little bit uneven, but I think she's just so cute. Her clothes are like removable, her shoes are removable, and she actually does stand even though it takes a little bit of time to get her to cooperate, but she's just so cute. So you can see the back. Her hair is glued on, but yeah, other than that, she's just pretty much put together by the needle. And she even has little buttons on the back. It's just so cute. Definitely one of my faves. Now we have this little burrito. I did not follow a pattern on this either. It was pretty simple. I didn't do much work to it. This is actually for my little sister, and it's kind of a work in progress because I have to sew on some little eyes and maybe a little mouth, but I haven't done that yet. I haven't found the right size eyes yet. They're either too big or too small, but he's super cute. I sewed this for my sister because she's really big on like Mexican food and she's into burrito bowls and everything, so I thought this would be kind of cute. I used plush yarn, and then I used just regular acrylic yarn for this part, but it turned out really cute. Okay, now we have probably like my second most proud of, because I did not use a pattern for this. I call him Mr. Monopoler. He's got a little monocle and a top hat. It was pretty simple. I just made little balls and kept connecting them, and then the little feet. And I hot glued some rims around. The hot glue's kind of messy, but it looks really good. I'm just so proud of this because I didn't really go off of any pattern. He just turned out so cute. I especially love this part of the face. I'm not that great at sewing. I actually hate needles, so that was a little bit of a struggle, but he turned out really cute. Finally, I decided to add this one in, even though it's like not completely finished at all. I still have to sew in all the ends and add a border, but I just decided to make this like granny square, not exactly a blanket. It's for my shelf, the top shelf, so that I can just lay on there and have like a nice color to it. Yellow, pastel yellow especially, is my favorite color, and this was my first time doing granny squares, so I wanted to try it out. They're really time consuming. Each granny square took me like 15 minutes, and one granny square is like this little section right here, and it just took me 15 minutes. So I did 40 of them, and it just took forever. They weren't hard or anything, just super time consuming. And then sewing them together wasn't super hard or anything. It just turned out really cute. Just have to add the border and sew in the ends. And I did not follow a pattern on this one either, just a simple granny square pattern. And that is all I have for today's video. It seems like a lot to me, but I know a lot of people can crochet a lot more in like a littler amount of time, but it takes me a little longer because I kind of procrastinate and do things at my own pace. But I'm really proud of everything I've done. At first it's a little bit hard to like do it, but then once you start doing it, you can start memorizing things and start making your own patterns, so you don't have to follow things. It's just really fun for me to do. It's kind of therapeutic. I think that's the word. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. See you in my next video. Bye!